which a penguin leaves its group and starts walking alone towards the mountains of Antarctica. Many people are relating this to human behavior, such as depression, living alone, or making such big decisions without any fear. But reality presents a completely different scene. This is a scene from the documentary released in 2007, Encounters at the End of the World, which was released by German filmmaker Werner Herzog. But who knew that after nearly 20 years, a clip of this documentary would become a highlight on social media? In the lifestyle and nature of this innocent animal, there are so many hardships and sacrifices that it's hard to believe, and is the source of life. But this lone penguin, leaving food behind, was heading straight towards death, where there was neither food nor any hope of survival. What could be the reason for this? For this, we need to know about the nature of penguins. What is the reason that this creature, leaving the sea, is forced to live 100 kilometers deep inside Antarctica? Antarctica is that part of the Earth where nature has left no room for any living being. This is the world's coldest, driest, and windiest continent. Here, along with Hurricane F force winds, the temperature dropping to -90 degrees Celsius is normal. In such extreme cold, if the human body is not properly covered, it will start to freeze in just 10 seconds. To the extent that if a glass of boiling water is tossed into the air, it will freeze before hitting the ground. So then the question arises, why did penguins make this life-threatening cold their home? The answer lies in the penguins' enemies and their hunger. Although the land of Antarctica is barren and a house of death, but the sea around it is full of life. In this cold ocean, small shrimp-like fish are in such large numbers that they are a treasure of food for penguins. But the real reason for living here is the penguins' enemies. Because these animals can neither run fast nor fly in the air. This is the reason that if they were in any other place, then perhaps jungle predators would have eaten them or their eggs. The good fortune of penguins is that Antarctica's harsh winter is such that no other dangerous animal can even step in. That is why penguins have made this terrifying cold their shield. Nature has also given them the strength to fight such severe cold. Under the penguin's skin there is a thick layer of fat called blubber. And their feathers are so dense that icy winds cannot reach their bodies. Undoubtedly, Antarctica is a gift of nature for penguins, but nature does not give anything for free. If they find refuge from enemies here, then they have to pay the price every year by facing death. Understand it like this. Every year penguins have to pass a test of life and death. In the icy world of Antarctica, not every penguin is the same. A total of 5 species are found here. The heaviest and up to 4 feet tall penguins are called emperor penguins. Then come the helmet penguins or chinstrap penguins. There is a thin black line under their chin. The third breed is gentoo penguins, who are known for their orange beak and a white stripe on their head. Then come macaroni penguins, whose head has stylish yellow-colored feathers, and finally, there is that breed of penguins seen in viral videos. These are called Adelie penguins, and their identification is by the white ring around their eyes. Anywhere in the world when winter begins, animals and birds head towards warmer regions. But in Antarctica, the exact opposite is seen. Almost all species of penguins go away from the sea for breeding. They do this because near the sea, leopard seals, killer whales, and birds are a threat, being enemies of their eggs. Every year in the months of June, when winter's here, begin emperor penguins in the sea. Leaving their food, they start traveling together in millions. Their destination is the breeding colony where they were born. 100 kilometers away from the sea, this journey is so difficult that their body's energy starts running out. Neither do they have anything to eat on the way, nor at the destination. After reaching the breeding colony, they select their partner. The male penguin makes strange sounds to impress the female. And puffing out his chest, moving his neck up and down, performs dancing-like movements. The male who is healthier gets selected quickly. After mating, the female lays only one egg. And by this point, she has become completely exhausted. In this entire process, no penguin has eaten anything for the last 2 months. What they had eaten last time when they left the sea. They just survive on that and this sacrifice. They have to make just to increase their generation. During this time, the male penguins, who already for 2 months have been hungry, keeping the egg on their feet in this stormy, cold weather, they huddle close to each other. Imagine for the next 2 months this father without eating or drinking anything in icy storms at -60 degrees Celsius temperature remains standing. He doesn't even move from his place so that the egg doesn't fall down and freeze. By the time the mother returns, the father for almost 4 months, due to hunger, has lost more than half of his weight. By this point, i.e. before the chick hatches from the egg, all mothers return. But if this ever doesn't happen and before the mother arrives, the chick comes out, then the male penguin from his throat produces a special milk and feeds it to the chick. This milk is the last drops of his remaining energy. This is that father of the world who, without caring for his death, protects a new life. But when the baby penguin is close to hatching from the egg, and the females are returning with their stomachs full, then they recognize their partner in the breeding colony by a special sound. Then she takes the egg into her protection. And then all the hungry male penguins set off towards the sea. If you look at it, emperor male penguins make the most sacrifices, just to protect their offspring. This is the reason why they are also called the world's best dad. But is every male penguin this caring? Probably not. In Adelie penguins, the males are not for making sacrifices, but are considered masters in stealing. Yes, the same species of penguin that was seen in viral videos, where emperor penguins are famous for their sacrifice. On Antarctica's ice, grass or straw would be not there. That's why Adelie penguins build their homes with stones. The male who builds the best nest, the females, chances of selection from her side increase significantly. In their world, the value of every single stone is no less than a diamond. When a male penguin builds a nest to please his partner, then instead of working hard, he often takes the path of stealing. Yes, when the neighbor penguin is looking away, the Adelie male tiptoes to its nest, steals stones and puts them in his own nest. Sometimes they spend the whole day fighting over a single stone. Their strange nature shows that